Okay, Cactus Acid has a problem and a bit of a request for a video. He wants a door that only opens during the daytime. So for that, we're going to first of all want a day-night cycle. So let's just add that in nice and quick. We're going to want the lighting service. So lighting equals game get service lighting, and we'll want the run service. We'll run service, and that's going to equal the game. Come on, get service run service, and then we're going to connect to the run service. We're going to connect to the stepped part of the run service. Connect. And then in here we're going to increment the clock time. So lighting dot clock time plus equals let's go with 0.016666. There we go. And we're going to add a wait in here about every half a second. Yeah, that should not be fast enough, but not fast enough that we can see this happening and test it, and slow enough that we can see it and test it. Obviously, you set how your day-night cycle goes with whatever you do. And then, how about we set a thing to see whether it's day or night? We could just directly look at the clock time, but I think setting an attribute will give us a bit more flexibility in a way to connect to, is it daytime, is it nighttime? So then we'll say if lighting dot clock time, and we need to say if it's greater than, how about when should nighttime start? Let's say 9 o'clock 21, or if lighting dot clock time is less than, what should we make the morning? Let's say 8 o'clock. No, morning, let's say 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock, there we go. 6 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night. And so if it's that, then in return we get the then and the end. And now we can say, let's put an attribute straight onto the lighting service. Set attribute, and let's call it is nighttime. Let's just call it nighttime. And we're going to set it to true. And then else, so if it's daytime, set attribute nighttime is going to be false. Okay, so now if we press play, the time should move along, and if we look at the lighting and go to the attributes, see it's nighttime, and then when the sun comes up, it should start moving to daytime. There's the moon, so the sun's over this side, and there we go, now it's no longer nighttime. And just to check, when the day goes over, and 9 o'clock, there we go, turns to nighttime. Perfect. Okay, so now we want a door. Let's make a really simple door here. Go and scale it a bit and up a bit. That'll do. And this will be our door. We're going to call it door. We'll put a proximity prompt inside it. Sure yours will be all pretty and nice. Let's change a couple of bits. Okay, so let's change the action text to open, and we'll change the, let's give it an attribute of locked. Is locked. There you go, that makes it a bit clearer. And we'll make this a boolean, like so. So at the moment it's not locked. And let's put a script straight into the door, because I'm feeling lazy. Let's make the door equal local script.parent, and the local, call it prompt equals, and this should be the door, wait for child, proximity prompt, like so. And we're also going to want the lighting service, so let's get the services at the top. Local lighting, get service, lighting, perfect. We're going to want tween service, of course we will. Local tween service equals game, get service, tween service. We're going to want tween info. I'm just going to shorthand that to t info. So that's going to be a tweeninfo.new. Let's make it 0.5 seconds long. Everything else can stay default. Then we want a goal to open it. So local open goal equals a table. It's going to want to be in a table. So, and then we're going to want to do the just going to be actually let's do the closed first because we close wherever it is. Close goal equals door.cframe. That's actually going to be it. So it's going to be the and we need to assign that to a cframe property, like so. Cframe equals door.cframe. Perfect. Sorry, just mute myself while I cough. Now then, we want the same here. Cframe. Oh, I've got a really tickly throat. Door.cframe, same as this, but then this time it's going to be multiplied by a new cframe, and that's going to move it in the door size. Door.size.z. If you don't know about how to do all of this, I'd recommend you look up Cyber Creators tutorials. He's got fantastic ones on tweening, opening doors, using proximity prompts. All of this is well covered. I don't want to go over it too much. Let's do we need some logic in here now. So now we've got that, we want to have we want to fire off the prompt. That's what we're going to do. Prompt dot triggered connect function. So now this will be being triggered. We can actually get the player from this in case you're doing anything else with it, but we're not going to be doing anything with that, so you can leave it blank or put it in there. Okay, if not door get attribute is locked, then we're going to open the door. So actually we might as well make these tweens outside of the logic, that would be much better. So tween open equals tween service create, and then it's going to be it's going to be on the door, it's going to be the t info, and it's going to be the open goal, and then basically do the same thing again for close. Tween close equals tween service create door t info close goal. Oh my god, I'm being one of those people and not leaving spaces. Okay, that should do that. And if it's if the door's not locked, then we're going to open it. So we'll say tween open, play, and let's set the, let's use the attributes to make it open or closed as well. So if not, door attribute is locked, and door get attribute is open. Get attribute is open. Not. There you go. There you go. So if it's not locked and it's not already open, then we're going to open it and we're going to set the attribute to open. So door set attribute is open. We're going to set that to true. So now it won't open again because it'll be true. And then we also want to say else. We can just close it. Tween close, play, like so, and we set the attribute set attribute is open. It's going to be set to false. Okay, and then we want to change the is locked property with the time. So let's connect to the lighting service. Change. So we've set a property. We've set an attribute. Sorry, on the lighting. Well, we do it in a script. Sorry, it's not going to show in there because I do it all by the script. But we're changing it to night time. So we want to connect to that changing. So we can use the get attribute change signal on the night time attribute, and we'll connect to that. And we can just basically say the door, yeah, so if we say door set attribute, we'll set the lock is locked, and we're going to set it to the lighting get attribute, and we're going to set it to the nighttime. So if it's nighttime, then it's locked. That should do that. We also want to close the door. You probably want to close the door if it changes to locked. But I'm going to do that as a separate one. You could just do that straight in line here. We could do some logic. We could say if it's this, then change this to locked. If it's not, then change it to unlocked. But I'm going to actually separate these things, and I'm going to go off of the is locked attribute. So door get attribute change signal is locked, because then you might have other ways to lock and unlock and you can keep them separate. That's why I'm doing it this way. Sorry, I thought I'd better explain that, because otherwise it just seems like I'm taking extra steps for no reason. But this will give you more flexibility in the future when you want to have it lock at night time, but then say, I don't know, somebody is away from town, you want to have it locked permanently. You'll be able to more easily adapt things this way. So let's make it so if it's locked. So if door get attribute lock, then so if it is locked, then we're going to change the text to locked. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Prompt dot, which one is it? Action text. Which one's the main one? There's the one that says interact. Action text. Yeah, action text. Let's change that one. Action text equals locked till the more. how about that? Lock till the morning, and we also want it to close as well. So tween close play. And that should now close it at night. When the door locks, it will automatically close. I think that's all good. Then we need to make it so that else we're going to change the action text to open. And just for completeness, we should probably have it changed to closed when let's just make it open or close. That's it. There again. That's nice. Don't want to get too complicated. So at the moment we can. Oh my god, I've done it in the wrong axis. Okay. There we go. This needs to go in the x-axis by the look of it. Okay, open and close. And then, lock till the morning. And now as you see, it can't do anything. And then in the morning, open or close. There we go. And that should all be hunky-dory. I hope that's helped. Best of luck with whatever you're working on. It sounds interesting. Let me know if you have any more questions.